Hi guys, back with another one. I think it was, what day is today? Sunday. Saturday, I think it was Friday. I got a little bike riding. I had lent my son's bike. He wanted it back, so I had to give it back to him, so that left me walking. So basically I come this, it's a wee BMX. I don't know how to get rid of that. But the two wheels was flat on it, and I had to fix up the bearings on the wheels and the chain and brakes and stuff like that. There was one brake on it. It's a good wee bike. The saddle is too low for me. I want a taller saddle, you know. It's a sort of a trick bike or something. I don't know. These young fellas would know. I wouldn't know much. It's BMX, I think you call it. But the two wheels was flat on it. So say where would I get them from? So not far from me there's a 24-hour garage, so I said walk over there. When I was walking over, I says, right, there's either going to be two things wrong here. When I put the money in the machine, the air compressor thing, you put the money into it to pump the wheels. Either the money's going to get jammed in it, or the compressor's not going to be working. So say, grand, I'll try it anyhow. I went over. The money went in, and the compressor started to work. But there was no air coming out of the compressor. They disconnected the pipe that was coming from the compressor out to the outside. So that means there was no air. The compressor was running, but it wasn't pumping out the air because the pipe was disconnected. They disconnected the pipe. So say, grand, sure, I was expecting that anyway, you know. So that was grand. So there's another one, another 24-hour paddle pumps about, I suppose it's about 2 or 3 miles away. So say, right, so I'll walk to there. There's two compressors there, there was 2 air compressors there. So say, right, will I or won't I? So say, I will, because the walk will do me good. I'll enjoy the walk, clear the head, you know what I'm saying, a bit of exercise, you know what I'm saying. So I was trying to do 3 things all at once, like go for a walk, keep fit, and you know, clear the mind and stuff like that. They'll try and get the bike pumped. So when I left the first part of the pumps, to say, these compressors ain't going to be working. And I know they weren't going to be working. But to say, I'll go for the walk anyhow. Try and see what the story is anyhow. Out. Didn't take me that long, I suppose, about 15-20 minutes to walk out and put the money in, the exact same thing. Compressor was running, but the pipe was disconnected. Right, went over, there's one just behind that, just went over, put my money in, started up the compressor, exact same thing. So that's three, that's 3. Exact same, put the money in, compressor running, no air. I knew that was going to happen anyway. I knew it was going to happen, like, but I said I'll go for the walk anyhow, just to see, you know. So that was okay anyhow. And then I says I'll walk on in, and there's one paddle pumps the far side of McDonald's. So I walked out there. I didn't mind walking out. I was well fit to walk out, so I walked out anyhow, put my money in. What happened, do you think, guys? The exact same thing is the first 3 compressors. Put the money in, compressor run, no air coming out. Let it run, then beep, 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 the money ran out or whatever. There was no, usually when you put the money in, you start with, but the air starts coming out. I knew that was going to happen anyway after the first pumps I went to. I knew that the rest of them was going to be all tampered with anyway. They do all this to fuck about with you, you know what I'm saying? But that was 4 compressors to fuck about with, just to see could they get one over on me or annoy me or whatever. It fucking well was. that was grand. I was coming up the main street and I met two women was coming down, and just as I was walking it past them, that's not allowed, or you're not allowed to do that. That's what your one said exactly when I was passing her. Just exactly when I was passing her. I don't know who she was or who they were, or one thing or another, but that's what she says. That's not allowed, or that's not going to happen, or something to them effects. Anyway, I passed no remarks. I rubbish shit talk, anyway, directed conversation or whatever you think. But the previous day to that, I was ringing round a couple of places to see was there any vacancies to get a job. Now, would it be that maybe that the bike was taken off me, that then if I had no transport with the bike, like, you're not going to walk. If it was close enough you could walk, but if it was a few mile away you'd need some sort of transport, a push bike or something like that there. But is that the reason why, do you think that the bike was taken off me, or what the story was? Up until that, there was no bother with the bike or having the bike or doing whatever I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But up until that, there was no bike, and then I came across, this needs a back tyre. The tyre is absolutely fucked on it, and it's actually, the tube's actually coming out through the side of it. But it's not really the type of a bike that I go for. I have the scrapings of another bike there, but I seen the class bike on Facebook there. I don't know, it's grand, it'll get me about for a while, I suppose, if I could get there. I don't know where, I forget where he lives. But that's what I spent most of my Friday evening that day, is trying to get 2 tyres on a bike pump, 3 petrol pumps and 4 compressors, and still didn't get it done. Saturday I went down to Lidl, or not Lidl, Argos, and of course there was a grand pump there for £6 or whatever it was. Oh, that won't be in to the 25th or the 21st of this month. We have another one. The one I wanted was £6, the one that they had was £10. Coincidentally enough, and I didn't know how to work the machine so well, but usually it should stay up and out of stock. Now, I didn't look at it that much to see was it out of stock, but that's what the one told me anyway. But of course you couldn't believe anybody, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened to me. And then Friday evening as well, I was at in, and I don't know, all I do is watch YouTube anyway. I was just sitting at YouTube, and some asshole walking past the window shouting, this is fucking, I don't know what he was shouting. I couldn't hear him, all I could hear was just shouting anyway, but I didn't pass any remarks of that, you know. But that'd be it, to try and do this to scare you, you know. Sorry guys. But that was it anyway. I was going back into the flat after walking, I suppose, about 10 miles Friday evening. And 10 miles Friday evening, I suppose it was about, and then coming back into the flat, and met the neighbour was coming out. Oh, well Johnny, would you like a burger, you know? I said, just give me a look at the burger. It was in the box. It was this big cheeseburger with bacon on it, and double burger type thing with bacon and cheese, and those all deluxe, big fucking fancy looking yolk. And to tell you, I was nearly tempted to take it, but I said no thanks. So I went in and had me fucking eggs. For fuck's sake, guys, such a fucking carry on, what? But that's typical tactics. 3 fucking garages and 4 compressors, and the 4 compressors not working. What? Now you tell me that that's a coincidence? That ain't no coincidence, boys. But that's what your boys and girls, should I say, that's that's completely scraping the bottom of the barrel, the lowest of the low, like, you know, to do the likes of that, you know, on somebody, you know. But that's what these people will do, you know. Of course you'll get all the directed conversation, you know, oh, that's not going to happen, or that's not allowed, or something to them, something like that affects, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not worried about them, what to say, what to do, or what they don't, you know. But as there's a new German boy on YouTube. He's not on it that long, as far as I can see. He has videos up 4 months ago now. YouTube can do whatever they want. Facebook is a shower of fuckers. I put up a video and, oh, you violated their rights and all this bullshit of the day, you know. I don't know, I said there was a few swear words in it. But I don't know, I don't think they allowed it up anyhow. You violated the rights of whatever the fuck. You violated our rights, you fuckers, you know. But this is the fucking tactics that are playing you. But he's not that long. He's German. He's a mix. He's a German and some other boy. If you get Colombian, I'm not sure what it's not Colombian. It's Moroccan. Yeah, it's Moroccan and German. He's half and half. But his videos up this last 4 months. Now he says he's been targeted this last 8 years, and all he talks about is having sex with women. Like that, if he meets a woman, you know, on the street or whatever and gets chatting to her, there's no problem in getting her number, ringing her up. Then later on, are you going for coffee, and they meet up and, you know, go back to his place or her place and have sex or whatever. This is every fucking video, more or less. A lot of these videos, this is the carry on, he's up on about, you know. But I don't mind, that's his channel, you know what I'm saying. But it's very fucking peculiar. It's very funny. He doesn't, and he's constant at this typical fake cough shit, you know. So therefore, he ain't getting my tick the boxes, guys. So yeah, I ain't taking his fucking box. But they made guys, look. There you go there, a big pile of fucking, I scooped it up into that bowl there, scattered all over here. But that's another thing they'll do there as well. Throw a lot of the rubbish around where you know, I vacate sit here while there's another one there in the white van, in the white car away out there, sitting with the car running and that. Not like, who gives a shit, like, let it run all day if you want to. It's raining. I'm getting stiff, guys. Stiff, Johnny. Excuse that spitting, guys, but that's what you get there, guys. Next to that shit. What's that? KFC on now. I had a look in here at the back of the back of there, but they're all what you call it. It was KFC stuff, and I thought maybe that that stuff blew from there right underneath the heel. No, I'd say it was someone parked here last night, cut it on and had a McDonald's party, Happy Meal boxes, or I'm not sure what they are, something like that. McDonald's on it, doesn't matter. But that is the typical organised stalking and harassment, guys, please. Disconnect all the compressors. And my neighbour knew that I got the bike because I asked him about it, and he said basically there was a young fella that left the bike there and he went away or something, I don't know, was staying with him or something like that there. I don't know exactly what he said, but he said the bike was there, So if anybody comes looking for it, it's there if you just want it. But you can just pay me for the repairs I done on it, and that'd be good enough. But 4 compressors, guys, and every single time, anytime I ever had the car, you know, basically I had all my own tools. I bought a small compressor a couple of years ago. Where's the compressor? In the boot of the car, in the compound. I don't know where the car is. They never told me where it was going or give me any documentation or one thing or another. They said it was going to such and such Ted Brennan's yard. Yeah, Ted Brennan then leaves it there for a while, sells all the parts of it, and he's up the money and we're down our car. Huh? That's some fucking carry on to be at, isn't it? And I know that for a fact because I got a car taken off me a way back a couple of years ago as well, and they cut the roof of it and they drove it round the yard. There was a small wee Daihatsu Courier, and they drove it round the yard for taking parts off one car down the bottom of the yard, drive up, collect another part, collect another part. That's what the car, that's what your car has been, oh well, my car was being used for by Ted Brennan at the time, collecting parts around the yard or driving from here to there with no roof on it. Use it as a wee tractor or a wee fucking, you know. But another, that breaking the law as well. That car should have been crushed or dismantled or got rid of, you know. But yet he still has it in his yard, driving around the place in it. But I had all my own stuff, guys, and that's why I had all my own stuff basically. Simple reason was because the likes of this, the likes of walking around the garage looking for a fucking compressor that's working. You know, I had a supervisor there, or the compressor's not working now, you know what, you know, oh, I'll get the supervisor, you know, there was 2 young ones on a Friday evening. Now you can imagine in the shop on a Friday evening, like, you know, fairly busy. I'll get the supervisor. She come out, I don't know. What the fuck's the supervisor going to do? Have you no yard man or anybody to look after the place or see what's wrong or get these pumps going or get, you know? Like, that's another cockney arse of a fucking job as well. And then, yeah, oh, well, once you put the money in, we can't give it you back. Alright, guys, I'll leave it at that there. So that was my Friday evening anyhow. Saturday morning. Friday evening, Saturday morning. But if anybody's interested in the BMX, I've got one. Alright, guys, thanks for listening. Bye.